Hi, I'm Jo from Specialist Language Courses. We are OET Premium Preparation Providers, which means we are experienced and skilled in what we do, helping people achieve success in the OET exam. So in today's video, we're going to look at the strategies you can use for reading Part C. We'll look at some example questions together, and these come from our online course, Reach OETB. For more information, check out the links below. In today's video, we will look at an overview of reading Part C, the strategies you can use for this part of the paper, and some study tips to help you improve. Here you can see an overview of the OET Reading paper. For this video, we'll focus on Part C. So the papers for Part B and C will be given together, and you will have 45 minutes to do both parts. Part C contains more questions than Part B, so you will need to dedicate more of your time to Part C. So what's the exam format for Part C? There are 2 texts, each of them about 750 to 850 words long. There are 16 questions in total, 8 for each text. There will also be 2 lexical questions for each text included in that. So a question about vocabulary in context or a feature of cohesion. And each question is a 4-option multiple choice question. Reading Part C will begin with this set of instructions. So how should you approach reading Part C? Let's take a look at some strategies you can use. So first, it's a good idea to look over the text or skim read them quickly. You don't want to spend too long doing this though, but you need to get a general idea of what the texts are about. Number the paragraphs, as most questions will reference a particular paragraph and you want to be able to find the relevant one quickly. And approach each question individually. They are not connected. Read the question carefully to make sure you have understood it properly. Read the options and notice the difference between them. Then read the paragraph carefully before you choose your answer. Eliminate any answers you are sure are incorrect and make sure that the answer you have chosen fully answers the question. It is important to be careful of distractors. So distractors are when all the options seem to be mentioned in the text. If you have difficulty with distractors, you might want to think about reading and understanding the question and then reading the paragraph first without reading the options, so that you're not distracted by them. You can then try to summarize what you think is the answer to the question and only then read through the options and decide. This works better with questions rather than sentence stems like the one you see here. So let's take a look at an example question and have a go at doing it together. So here we have the first paragraph of the text about breastfeeding and the question below. For this question, you need to read the options before reading the paragraph. If we take a closer look at the options, we can notice the differences between them. Option A states that the breastfeeding debate highlights the benefits of breast milk over formula. Therefore, we would need to be looking for a statement of this argument and some supporting details in the text. Option B compares the benefits of breast milk and formula milk. So there would be information discussing the advantages of both. Option C discusses why women choose not to breastfeed. So for this to be the correct option, it would need reasons and examples to support this. Option D, a conclusion that breast milk is better for babies. So for this option to be correct, there would need to be a statement of this and supporting evidence that suggests that breast milk is better for babies. Now read the paragraph and decide which option you think fits best. So the correct option is B. Here we can see at the beginning of the paragraph it says that The Start for Life website points to the protective benefits of breastfeeding. This is followed with evidence to support this statement. The phrase "in contrast" is then used to introduce contrasting information, talking about the vitamins and nutrients contained in the formula which breastfed babies have to receive from supplements. So looking at the paragraph overall, we can see that there is a comparison between the benefits of breast milk and the benefits of formula milk. Let's look at why the other options are not correct. Option A is incorrect. We can see that the benefits of breast milk are highlighted here. However, the benefits of formula milk are also then highlighted, and there is no language to suggest that the writer is comparing or highlighting the benefits of breast milk over formula milk and saying that it has more benefits. Option C is also incorrect. This information is not mentioned in the text. Option D is incorrect because even though the benefits of breast milk are mentioned in the first part of the paragraph, contrasting information is then introduced about some of the benefits of formula milk, and so there is no conclusion that breast milk is indeed better for babies. Now we are going to take a look at an example of a lexical question. Lexical questions will ask about a specific expression that has been used in the text or what a specific pronoun refers to in the text, such as this or it. In this question, we need to look at what this refers to. Notice the difference between the options first. A refers to the addition of important nutrients to soy-based formula. In option B, this would refer to the position of physicians regarding formula milk, so their view. C states that the word "this" refers to advertising campaigns to encourage the use of formula milk, and option D states that this refers to the attitude towards formula after the 1940s. Now let's read through the paragraph and look for links to the options. So option D is the correct answer. We can see where this is highlighted, and before it states that by the 1940s and 50s, physicians and consumers regarded the use of formula as a popular and safe substitute for breast milk. The attitude is stated as formula milk being regarded as popular and safe to use, and the time reference is 1940s and 50s, clearly stating the time link of after the 1940s. Let's look at why the other options are not correct. So option A is stated earlier on in the text that earlier formulas lacked vital nutrients and that this was resolved later as nutrients were added. However, there is no link to the word "this" and that this addition of nutrients was the cause of the aggressive marketing of formula in developing countries. So option A is not the right answer. Option B is also incorrect. And while it is stated that direct advertising to physicians began, the following sentence talks about the attitude of physicians and consumers, not just physicians. So option B cannot be correct. Option C is incorrect because advertising campaigns to encourage the use of formula is not mentioned. It is stated that there was direct advertising to physicians, but not that this led to aggressive marketing in developing countries. So how can you improve reading C? It's really important that you develop your reading skills for the OET exam by reading widely. Only doing exam practice papers will not sufficiently prepare you for the exam. You should read extensively on a wide variety of medical topics to help improve your skills. Here are some websites that you might find useful. The Conversation, the BMJ, the Guardian Health, the World Health Organization websites are all useful resources. Let's look at some ideas of things that you can do with these texts available online. You need to read extensively on a variety of medical topics. This will help you when dealing with unfamiliar topics and unknown vocabulary, as well as building up your stamina for reading longer texts. You should try and notice language used in these articles to express attitude and opinion. Make a note of verbs used frequently, such as suggest, claim, the kind of verbs that suggest attitude and opinion. You should also take note of evaluative adjectives, such as impossible, common, reliable, or phrases such as, he found this surprising, the worrying thing is. Another thing you can do is choose an article and summarize the main idea of each paragraph in 2 to 3 sentences. This will help you focus on the main idea the writer is trying to express. Top tips for reading Part C. Number the paragraphs in the text. This will help you find the relevant paragraph when dealing with the questions. Try a couple of different strategies and see which one works best for you. Remember that you need to understand longer chunks of text rather than one isolated sentence. Practice reading longer text when preparing for the exam to improve your ability to deal with longer texts. So thanks for watching. If you would like more strategies and tips on how to prepare, check out our website. You'll also find handouts which you can download containing all of the information from today's video. Links below. Please like and share so we can help more people achieve success in the OET exam. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. Bye!